Hi everybody, welcome to Live Blogger. In this tutorial series, we have been building this password generator app using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. In the previous video, we added the functionality of calculating the strength of the password. Now in this video, we will add the functionality of copying this password when you click on this copy button. So let's get started. Right, here's my source code, and before adding the functionality of the password copy button, we'll also create an HTML element to display the notification when the password is copied. So for that, let's go to our HTML file, and here inside this copy button, let's go outside this SVG and let's create a span, and let's give it a class of tooltip, and here let's type copied. So here you can see copied is being displayed. Now let's style it and make it look better. So let's go to our CSS file, and here let's type .tooltip, and let's set the position to absolute, and we'll set the left position to 50%, and now it starts from the 50% mark. So let's type translate x of -50%, so it'll be exactly in the center. And let's go ahead and add a background color, and let's set it to dark gray, and let's add a padding of 5 pixels top and bottom, 10 pixels left and right, and let's go ahead and add the color of the text, and let's set it to white. Let's also add border radius to have rounded corners, so let's type border radius of 4 pixels, and let's go ahead and set the font size, and let's set it to 12 pixels. Now we'll position this relative to this password display container division. So let's go to our HTML file, and here we have this division with the class of password display. So let's go to password display, and let's set the position to relative. And now this will be positioned relative to this password display. So here let's go ahead and add a bottom value, and let's set it to, let's try 100%. So now it will be displayed on top of this password display, and we'll also make it not clickable. So let's tap pointer events, and let's set it to none. So now we won't be able to click on this. I think we can also bring it to this right side over here. So let's try that. Let's set the right position to 0, and let's bring it up a little bit. So let's tap bottom 120% or 110%. So let's keep it at 110%. Now the next thing we need to do is we need to hide it by default. So let's type opacity of 0, and let's also type transition opacity 0.3 seconds. So when we display it, it will have smooth transition. So now let's go ahead and create a class called visible. So when we have this visible class, we'll display the tooltip. So let's type opacity of 1 over here. So now if you go back here, we can see that the tooltip is not being displayed. But if you go to the tooltip, and if you add a class of visible over here, then it is being displayed. Right, now let's add the functionality of copying the password. So let's go back and let's go to our JavaScript file. And first of all, let's target the tooltip and also the copy button. So for the copy button, we have this class of copy btn, and for the tooltip, we have this class of tooltip. So let's target both of those. Let's type const tooltip equals document.querySelector, and let's type tooltip, and here let's type const copy btn equals document.querySelector copy btn. Right, now let's add an event listener to this copy button. So let's type copy button dot add event listener, and we will listen for the click event. And here in this arrow function, let's go ahead and write the code to copy our password to the clipboard. So for that, we have to type navigator dot clipboard dot write text, and here we have to pass the text. So the text is basically the content inside this division. So for this division, we have this class of password text, and we are already referencing that over here. So here we can see password output. So let's get the text of this password output. So here we can just type password output dot text content, So it will get the content and write it to the clipboard. Now this basically returns a promise. So let's type .then, and once this happens, we need to also show the tooltip over here. So let's type tooltip class list add visible, and after some time we also need to hide it. So let's type set timeout, and we'll just type 2000 for 2 seconds. And here let's go ahead and type tooltip class list remove visible, and let's see whether this works. So let's go back and let's click on this copy button, and we have this tooltip displayed and it hides after 2 seconds. So now let's see whether this is actually copied. So let's copy this and let's go back over here and let's paste it right here, and we can see that the password was copied. Let's go ahead and create a new password, and here we can see we are able to generate passwords. So let's copy one of these. Let's copy this password. Let's click on copy button and let's paste it over here, and we can see that the password was copied. So this is how you can add the copy password button to your password generator app. Alright, so that's basically it for this video. If you have any doubts, you can ask in the comments below, and if you like this video, please click on the like button and subscribe to this channel to get the latest video updates. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a nice day.